Good morning. Welcome to Sunday Summit. Let's head down the hill. Always one of the things I don't like about pullouts. The top of the Sunday Summit is one of them. Top of the blind hill, you have to pull back on the road. It's always a little sketchy. Or engine brakes on it. That'd be a good idea going down Sunday. Down toward Manning Park. Highway 3 on the Hope Princeton. We're very heavy load. If you guys watched Friday's video, max weight load. Approximately 5,500 kilograms on my steerings. Just a hair under 17,000. I think it's like 16,000, I can't remember, 890 or something like that. I can't remember exactly. Could be wrong. It's within a 200 of max weight load. And then my trailer is at 23,960 kilograms. So I have 40 kilograms of space on the back. I am very, very close to a max weight load. A quick shout out to Crossroads Driving School. Crossroads Driving School, you can do the full MELT program there. You can get just your regular drivers, all the different classes of drivers at the school. Also, if you want to be an instructor, they're hiring instructors too. Check out Crossroads. If you guys go to their website, you can actually take a practice Class 1 knowledge test right on the website. Give it a practice test right on their website and see how you do. They've got their mission statement on there and all that. Really, really good people. If you guys remember, a couple of weeks ago we were on Vancouver Island and I couldn't find any place to park, so my boss made some phone calls and got in contact with Crossroads Driving School. And they actually have a storage yard that is big enough for a truck to park in. So I parked in their storage yard. If you guys are on Vancouver Island and need a place to park, I'm sure if you gave them a call for a fee, you could park in their yard. It was super awesome. I mean, there's no facilities, no washrooms, no showers, none of that, but it's a great place to drop a trailer if you're stuck there over the weekend, and then you can bobtail around town, which is what we did, and worked out absolutely awesome. So thank you for that. Really appreciate it. So yeah, they do the whole MELT program there. If you talk to them, I'm sure they can help contact people with grants to try to help pay for some of the MELT program. Really, really awesome driving school. Really good people. So I just want to give them a shout out. If you're on Vancouver Island or even on the mainland and want to learn driving up the mountains on Vancouver Island, you can take a test drive over there and go to their school. It's pretty awesome. I enjoyed my time over there. Just tell them that Quan Ripple from YouTube sent you. Just to let them know that you also appreciate, or that other people appreciate him and the school he's got over there. So it's pretty cool. Here comes the steepest section. Let's grab another gear. Oh, that's not enough gear. We need another one. Okay, fan on. We need more. Okay, dragging my brakes a little bit. Sounded like somebody appreciated somebody for letting them by. We got to be down to 40 kilometers per hour at the bottom of this hill. We're at 55 right now. 50. 45. So yeah, we're max weight load and we're over width. We're 10 feet wide. I've used this trailer camera view a couple times. Uh-oh, it's starting to rain a little bit. Not sure what that's going to do for our external video cameras, but well, I've made my bed, so we're going to see what we get. I've used this trailer cam a couple times now, and I think it's a pretty neat view. I can only use it on wide loads because the camera is mounted to the side of the mud flap holder. It would be illegal for that camera to be there unless it is a wide load. I'm like under the wide load with this camera angle. Hey deer. Bunch of deer in the ditch there on the right hand side. So yeah, it is now 3:16 p.m. It is 11 degrees Celsius. And no Jess this week. I don't think next week either. And for sure the week after that either. So probably 3 weeks. It's risen a little more. Well, I wasn't expecting that. It's been dry all day. It's been very windy. We still have not seen a bear in Manning Park. The right temperature, the right time of day, right type of weather. We're looking for our first black bear this year. That river, the Snoqualmie River, is a raging river. Getting some serious snow melt in there. some good rough water kayaking in that right now. Hard little climb here. The last hard little climb. Well, I guess we got some more climbs after the Manning Park Resort. There's some climbs over there, but for the most part, we're done climbing. It's mostly all downhill from here to Vancouver. We need all the rain we can get. I just suspect it's all happening up on the mountains here and no rain in the valleys. I know we already have a couple of forest fires, which is way, way too early in the season to be having forest fires. On the weekend, on Saturday, the sky was quite hazy due to forest fire. In fact, the connector from the Okanagan to the Coquihalla was closed due to forest fire on Saturday. Because everything's getting nice and green, we should be getting all the rain. I mean, we're getting some rain now. We're getting drought instead, so take as much rain as we can get. Approaching East Gate to Manning Park. And the phone line looks like it's hanging pretty darn low there. Follow the Smilkameen River all the way to Allison Summit. Grain truck in front of me I passed once already while I was setting up the cameras. After doing the brake check, he came blazing in, did a hard stop, and then went again. So barely do the legal stop for a brake check. which is fine. That is the legal minimum. I tend to like to do a little more than the legal minimum. And if you do that not at every other brake check, that's fine too. Just maybe like we have 3 brake checks in a row here that are really close to each other within an hour, maybe a little more than an hour. Sunday Summit, Allison Summit, and then Hope Slide Summit. So if you don't want to do a full brake check on every single one of those, I'm fine with that too, but especially if you're light. If you're really light and hardly use your brakes, I can see why you wouldn't want to. But that's what I usually do. I do a full brake check on Sunday, and then I do a full brake check at Hope. The Allison one, I do a short one there. A quick walk around. At least the rain's washing all the bugs off my windshield. I still don't have any bug washer fluid, so I only have the blue stuff. I forgot to go in and ask for the pink bug washer fluid last time we were at Summit in Salmo last week. What was that? Wednesday? I know they said stuff was on order the week before that, so I just forgot. Yeah, if I had known it was going to be raining, I would have sprayed a little of the plastic Rain-X onto the lenses for the outside cameras. I'll remind myself to do that on an overcast day. Poor motorcycle on the rain. That always sucks. Forget how much Jess's chair vibrates and let the air out of her chair. There we go. Hopefully that's quieter. Don't tell Jess the rattles drive me crazy too. rain is letting off a little bit. Can't really see the mountains, they're all covered in clouds. Sure, a lot of dead trees here. Thinking that's probably still leftovers from the pine beetle infestation that we had here a couple of years ago. I mean, forest fire also burned a whole bunch of the mountain, but I don't think the dead trees near the road are forest fire related. Looking up on the mountain, yeah, you see a lot of dead trees up there, just all black due to forest fire to the left-hand side. We're still climbing. When I said that was the last of the hard climbs, we're climbing hard here, but we're doing 87 kilometers per hour. It's a hard climb here too, it's just not as steep. We're not crawling. The speed limit's 100 here, and I'm trying to go as fast as we can with the heavy load like we have. We're a little under 10 kilometers below the speed limit. About 5 miles below the speed limit. Couple of rigs behind us here. They're all being polite, not passing me until all the four-wheelers have come by. And the flatbed Super B. Aggressive, so honestly not very aggressive for the namesake. The construction zone, replacing 2 bridges. It's been 3rd year now that they've worked on replacing these bridges. And they're over halfway done because the lanes we're running in, the bridges have been replaced. So we're driving over the new bridges, but the other 2 lanes are, the concrete foundations are poured. They just have to finish the bridges now. Hopefully they get it done this summer. Oh look, they've got the main beams across this one. Nice. Yep, that's different. It was just foundation last week, so got the big beams going across the foundation now. So yeah, I think they're almost done. I feel like they'll finish this summer. Yeah, same with this one. All the main beams are right across the bridge, so just have to pour the actual bridge now and the railings and fill in the ends, and the bridge will be ready to go. Nice. Paving equipment here, at least the grinder that grinds up the road. Allison Summit, and also the Allison Brake Check. crane truck driver. This time he's getting out and inspecting his truck, so maybe I judged him a little too quickly. Lots of paving equipment getting dropped off over here too. Down the Allison we go. Excuse me. Take our time around some of these corners. They're quite deceiving. Look at all the steam coming off the road. It was really hot yesterday, and now with the rain hitting all the hot road, everything is steaming away. Here's a Setco van truck. Full engine brakes. Just coasting down, trying to have the engine slow us down as much as possible. I try to use as little brake as possible. How often do you guys have to replace your brakes? My trailer brakes, 2.5 years before I needed to get new ones put on. I know from the maintenance team there was some Jeep drivers back in the day when I first started here. They were burning through a set of brakes in half a year. Of course, that truck was going 2 shifts, so really it'd be 1 year of my driving. But still, that's a lot of brake you're using. Makes me feel a little better about my 2.5 years. I'm sure there's guys out there much better than 2.5 years. I do use quite a bit of brake, in my opinion. But according to our maintenance team, I'm doing really good on brakes. So it'd be cool to see what kind of brakes you guys use if you're a full-time over-the-road trucker through the mountains. If you're running a flatland, obviously your brakes are going to last a lot longer. But I'm always in the mountains. I'm always going downhill or uphill. Always got to remember, as you lose the 4-lane here, the speed limit goes, well, the speed limit's still 100, but you got some 50-kilometer corners coming here, so you're going steep downhill, flying down, and I've seen guys fly by me while I've been going 100 down. Other trucks do like 110, 115, and all of a sudden you come up to these corners, and you're coming in way too fast. And that's essentially why we call these corners reload corners, because in the last couple of years, 2 trucks have rolled. There was one summer, 2 trucks rolled here within a month of each other. You can always see fresh black lines around the corners too, where trucks came in way too fast. And truckers get used to cutting those corners big time and cross those yellow lines. And it's so tempting. I have to fight that. It's like, nope, don't even make that a pattern. Don't even think of it. Don't do it. Stay on my side of the road, because that's how you roll over. It's like you're so used to just cutting that corner, and all of a sudden there's oncoming traffic and you've committed to cutting the corner. Now you have to swerve while you're at the limit of the truck. And once you make that swerve, you're going over. So bad habit to try to get, bad habit to start getting into. So I make a rule for myself, just don't cut the yellow line. I mean, if you guys watch my videos, you see I do cut the yellow line here and there. Like right now I'm cutting the white line. I try to make the corners as smooth as possible, but I'm not cutting a yellow line unless I can see it's clear ahead. If I cannot 100% commit to seeing anything ahead of me, I'm not doing it. And most of the time it is just around sharp corners where the trailer goes over the yellow lines and the truck does not. I try to keep the trailer in the lines, but you know, it happens. I mean, I don't try very hard, but I try. believe this is the corner that's 80 and then a 60 right after. So we'll slow down. Yep. And because I slow down early, I don't have to be hard on the brakes to get to 60 here. That's a beautiful mountain. Just kind of peeking through the clouds. All the water we see now runs into the Skagit River, flows down into Washington. I guess it already is the Skagit River. It's looking like it's pretty rough as well. It's starting to fill up to its banks. Be in flood mode here pretty quick. Some more beautiful switchbacks here, and then we'll call it a day. I guess not switchbacks, just some nice tight corners, weaving back and forth. Top of a cliff. It's a cliff straight down to the bottom of the Skagit River and cliff straight up to the other side. Wherever the crazy engineers are that built the road here. It is kind of magical in the rain like this, with the clouds below you. Definitely a bit of a magical feel. Chip truck that's caught up with us, so we'll take it easy down this passing lane here, so I've got a chance to pass me. There's a car and a chip truck. Speed limit's 100 here. Usually I go up to 100, but we have the chip truck by us. You want to hit 50 on this corner, because if you don't, well, a Sutco driver has passed away on this corner. It's not a forgiving corner. Not a forgiving corner. You gotta take your time around that one, especially in the winter. If it's black ice, you're not making the corner at full speed. But then we're on the flats. Hammer down. Oh, this is so beautiful too. I'll record just a little longer because it's just gorgeous down here. Once it goes to 4-lane, then we'll call it a day. Hey, I took you all the way through Manning Park now. We're approaching the west gate here. sapphire red reeds in that river there are just so cool. Usually it's like crystal clear water, but now it's like a murky green. Definitely getting some floodwaters, some snow melt mixing in there, stirring up all the silt. This murky green look. Yeah, I've had the radio on the whole time. The radio's quiet. Manning Park usually is. Well, hopefully you guys enjoyed the drive all the way through Manning Park here. I know I had fun, even though it was raining and it makes it a little harder on cameras, but hey, we got the brake check to swap at least one of the cameras. Of course, on top of the roof the camera was upright, and the way I've got it mounted in here it's upside down, which makes editing harder, but hey, what's one little extra step in editing? Had a real problem with a laptop yesterday. I could not get the last two videos edited. My laptop was just running at 25% power. It's like, what is going on here? And I had to get Jess to help me. It's like, something's wrong with the laptop. This is the brand new laptop I bought. Love my brand new laptop. Something's wrong here, so Jess did some Googling. She's really good at knowing which keywords to use for Googling. She's a good Googler. Started researching it and going, oh, there's a known solution and it's a known problem and a known solution too. And it's not just a framework laptop. Lots of laptops actually have this issue with Windows 11, where the laptop, Windows puts the laptop in battery saver mode to save batteries, even though we're at like 100% battery. One of the quick solutions is to just unplug it, let the battery uncharge itself below 80%, plug it back in and restart the laptop. That's the quick fix. The longer fix is going into the files, into the programming, and actually changing a line to just disallow battery saver mode. So just did that for me, and then it was shooting blazing fast again. It's like, sweet. So hopefully today it'll be fast to edit this video, because when it's all working really well, I can scrub through the video and just it makes editing so much nicer. hopefully that works out. Well, guys, thank you for riding shotgun with me through Manning Park. Really appreciate all your views, all your thumbs ups, especially your comments. Love all your comments. I read every single one. I know some other YouTubers always talk about ignore the comments, they're just hot trash. I'm like, no, you guys are so awesome with comments. I really appreciate that. I read all of your comments, so thank you for that. And of course, a huge bonus thumbs up to the list in the credits here. Thank you for hitting that join button for 99 cents a month, giving me physical money to help pay for these cameras and the new laptop. Thank you for that. And if not, you don't have to hit the join button. It's only 99 cents a month, but you don't actually have to hit the button. Just the fact that you watched to the end of this very long video means so much to me. So thank you. I am out of here. You guys rock.